And hello guys and girls, and welcome back to AirportCEO. So AirportCEO has hit Alpha 25. So in my personal game, things have gone a little bit different. So we're looking at 5:53 AM, and these episodes are going to be, I'm going to run at least for half an hour, and if when it cuts out then I'll end up restarting again. I know I've already got a filled at JA1, so I just need to check the board. Yes, I have a CIO and a COO. All my vehicles are located, just making sure my vehicles are located in the correct thing, which they are. I'm in a minus figure at the moment, so what I'm going to do is, it's not going to let me. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna wait for the lawns. They've obviously, an item's broken, and so now here is the new flight planner. Because there's I haven't done any master contracts yet, and I'll explain what is going to happen with these contracts. So these contracts, as you can see, is probably the last day. Yes, it is. So I'm not going to get any money for these contracts. That's fine. So this flight planner has been done up, as you can see. Security checkpoint, medium security checkpoint. So it's on a star rating, so for a 1-star rated flight, as you can see, which is this, you need an ATC tower, jet, A1 fuel service, concrete or asphalt stands, medium security checkpoints, baggage service for 3-star. So that works. General aviation flight rules do apply, the same as that. So I'm just waiting to get another loan, because there is something in the procurement tab now. So if I now go into turnaround services, so you can do systems, you can now do persons, you can do vehicles, structures, all that sort of lot. As you can see, items, all vehicles, service vehicles, and trailers. So if you only go to trailers, it's not going to bring anything up yet. You got service vehicles, or if you go to all, you know what's going, sort of. So if I go here, I don't think it is a turnaround system. It isn't, is it? It might be a turnaround system, who knows? I can't remember. But as you can see, I need 150,000 for night flights. Yes, I plan on making the airport commercial for 24-hour operation. So if I go here, as you can see, we still have the restricted flight times. But what I need to do now is actually accept a master contract. So the master contracts screen has now changed. So if I basically just pause the game, I'm basically going to I'm going to assign all of these. I want to show you a little trick that makes running your airport a hell of a lot easier. So as you can see, I am assigning all these contracts. It does not tell me what I need anymore. These are just master contracts, and they will start offering flights as soon as possible. So I'm quite excited about the change, and you may have noticed there has been some graphical changes. And what I mean as in graphical changes, as you can see, this has changed, the depot. These have changed. The security exits have now changed, which is cool. I can't remember what else graphical has changed. So I'm gonna basically just re-sign some contracts for now. Because obviously you get 24-hour operation as soon as you can. So if I now go into the flight screen, as you can see, this is the relationship, and they have offered a flight worth 4,200. Okay, so if I now say I want to schedule flights, this is your length of your flight in between flight delay. No, minimum flight separation. So flights are 20 minutes. So this is the auto scheduler. Enables automatic scheduling of offered flights. Flights will be scheduled in the next available slot. Requires board members a COO and a CIO. So if I now click that button, as you can see, it has now scheduled me some flights at this point under the selected 15-minute interval. Apart from that, because the reason why it hasn't put a flight there is because there was that old contract sitting there. So if you actually don't want to do that, you can click off, and then when you get a respected flight, so I need to wait for a flight to come in. No flights offered yet. So this is your airline satisfaction. The higher satisfaction, the more likely the airline will offer you new flights. This is your active flights. So as you can see, there's 6 out of 30 active flights on Goosewings. And then this one is the offered flights. So there is a number at the bottom. It tells you that aren't yet scheduled. So as you can see, I have 6 Goosewing flights. So that's 1 there. And then obviously it is throughout the week. And that's why these are still blank, because it is the old contract. So if somebody's going to offer me a flight, that's still a bug. The passenger can't claim the baggage bug. It's still there, and item's broken, so it's fine. So as you can see, these are just the old flights because they have the question mark. So these are the old contracts, so they don't apply just yet. This is a new contract. As you can see, 0 money, 0 money, 0. You'll not get any money for the contract. So if I just speed up time a little bit, just allow it to carry on. I'm just waiting to see if it does offer me any new flights, but I imagine it won't offer me any new flights yet. Not until it knows how I've handled the new flights. And this was a change that I'd been following the development blog, and this change here, we'd seen nothing of the master contract. We'd read about the master contracts, and I was wondering how it was going to work. And having played about with it in the early hours of this morning, this item that keeps breaking will be more likely to be thingy. Right, so here is the new contract flights. So basically they land and everything like that, and you will obviously get your satisfaction once your flight has been handled and stuff like that. The item that in question that probably keep breaking, yeah, the security checkpoints are just probably messing around. I think, yeah, that's why the security officer left his post. The security's been swapping over. Alright, so the item that's been broken, yeah, it's gate seating and stuff like that. So I do probably have service technicians who will go and repair the items. If I now go to job tasks, operate boarding desk priority, operate baggage prioritize, operate, I can basically go to, as you can see there, broken service round, rescue transportable assets, ooh, object maintenance. So as you can see, large gate seating, prioritize. So yeah, you can get the priorities. So as you can see, a GA flight, that's fine, I can sort the GA out. So these machines had a new look as well. So I really want to kind of spend a little bit of money on my repairing my stands, because if I don't, then airline satisfaction will drop. So as you can see, these are going to get serviced now. Right, so now I'm going to go back into the contract window again. So as you can see here, we've got 3 flights ready to be offered. So I can just drag, and obviously flight overlaps another day. So as you can see, you can manually still do it, or you can basically just click schedule, and bish bash bosh, it didn't schedule 2 flights. Has it? No. Okay, that's fine, as long as you still get flights, then you know, the auto scheduling, it works out the best for that flight. As long as there's 1 flight coming in and out of each airline, then that's fine. And then the more gates you do get, etc., etc. The more gates you get, the more stuff you get like that. It's handy. So also, airport staff, there is 8 jobs at the moment. Sorry, 11 jobs. So there's jobs available. It doesn't say there's jobs available at the moment, but then security, you know, you can basically do that, and then obviously, as you know, you do your shifts. So I can basically just actually bring in some more contracts as well. I'm going to see if I can get a loan. I can get 160. But it's not going to set me up enough. Just yet, because I need 150,000. And I love the description of this. It's tired of having to restrict your flight planning to daytime only by submitting a small bureaucratic fee. That made me laugh when I first read that. The Flight Regulation Agency will lift their ban on nighttime flights and enable you to schedule flights overnight. So, I have done that in a personal game, but then I got fined in the arse. For some reason, the game still thought that I had a restricted flight time. So, I don't know why. It still thought I had don't know if it was fining me, but I still had the restricted flight time on to it. So the GA flight rules still apply, just to make you guys and girls aware that the flight time for the GA is still 5 AM onwards. 5 till 10 or 5 till 9 is GA is the general aviation flight. And performance wise, it is handling a lot better than it was. I'll admit that. So if I basically speed it up, you know, it handles better. It still has that little bit of an issue drops wise sometimes, but it's handling a lot better. Don't forget, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, guys, because you know it helps. Liking the videos help, and subscribing help. You know, so it does sort of help. So the old contracts are going through. I'm just going to check my flight planner and double check. Click and a quick click off and a click does help. Obviously some of the bigger flights can't be added as of yet. I need 157, so how much? Still leaves me 49. Right, so let's actually just repair that completely. I just want to put myself in the red completely. So like many airports, you run at a loss for a while. I don't even know if I've got my contractors still in here, because if I have, they're getting sent away. No, I haven't. So the configuration for the terminal is I'm going to put a shop area here, a couple of gates, couple of gates up, 2 more gates up there, a couple of gates on this side. I don't know yet. I've not really thought about it because I don't know whether to put some gates up here, maybe some gates at the top, and then some gates here. But it's all going to be dependent on servicing and running like that. And I would like to actually start another airport again and plan it out a little bit better. I mean, this airport is running. It is running fine. Obviously, the new system is just taking a little while for me to get used to. Oh, that's another thing I want to check. So if you now go into gameplay settings, you can do... Right, so alters passenger ratio. So you can now auto save. So this is supposed to be a realistic passenger count for each aircraft type. So if I was to reduce that, it may increase performance, and it is a may, not it will. It is only may increase performance. So you don't really have to sort of worry about that. Items broken, passenger calculating luggage probably already has. So I'd like to see another thing in the game, which there is another thing I do want to show you actually as well. I've just got to find it. So if I now come here, I can go to here, and this is a brand. Obviously I've got insufficient funds, as you know. 250,000 for a brand new, bigger airport control tower. That's a new feature. I don't know what else got added. What else got added? What else did get added? Let me have a look just to see. Security exit got a new graphic. We have medium security and obviously big security. Boarding desk is still the same. Check-in desks are still the same. The graphics, chair, square chair, round chair, square chair, round chair, and a modern chair. We got two different types of armchairs, two different types of tables, Got a laptop table that was last update. Benches is outside. We also have the trash cans, that got an update. Office desk. Airport information screen. We got a bit, I think we got a bit more in way of plants this time. And obviously you have your decoration, festive decorations which will be kept in. Display cases. I think these are your shelves. I think these got an overhaul graphic wise. Shop counters, obviously the toilets. Was it the conveyor belt system that got... See, the conveyor belt system looked like it got remade. That's the cargo scanner, and then these got a graphic update. Scanner station got a graphic update. Cargo destroyer got a graphic update. And baggage bay, as we know, got a graphic update. So there's not been a lot added in terms of that. But I think they've been, obviously they were busy squashing bugs. You know, they were busy squashing bugs. And it says passengers can't claim luggage. But if I click on the luggage and watch, he'll pick that bag up. Or he should have picked that bag up. But GA flight, yes, I know. So your airport rating for your GA, I don't know if that affects your main commercial rating. So as you can see, we have flights coming in, coming out. And I'm not actually scheduling these flights, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to deal with. The master contracts do not expire. That's another thing. And like I say, I'm going to obviously keep these episodes to 30 minutes. It will cut out at the end, but that's fine. As long as I'm not in the middle of bloody saying something, then that's fine. But yeah, I can't wait for the expansions. But I know the expansions are going to take a complete and utter bitch toll on your computer. So I think that's why they are doing the art style, getting the performance, getting that issue. And so why did I put a weather station there? Did I not build Pappy lights? Which is the precision indicator approach position light. I don't know, build Pappy lights. I didn't, did I? No, because I normally put them here. Oh well. That will be one thing I'll get around to doing. Yeah, because I need a Pappy light because I made these bigger. I don't think you have to have Pappy lights. I don't think they're a guarantee. Concrete asphalt stand, baggage service, yeah. They're not a requirement for a runway, which is good. I'm just going to have a quick scan. Small airfield done. Obviously we can't do deploy construct work as if dismissed, already done. So this is what they're actually classing now as an international. I've already done the international airport. See, I could do that. You got reroute 50 bags. That would be really complicated, because I don't know how tilt trays work. So because obviously I've not got night because I haven't got my my early hours flight time yet, then I obviously can't do night ops. So that would be 610. So if I now do this and get this ready for next, this will get ready. If I unlock it now in this episode, by next episode it shall be ready. Well, it'll be in process of being ready. So yeah, so there you go. So we will now be beginning